Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. This is a test. Hello, hello, hello. It's not looking like the mic is working. Can y'all hear me? Hello, hello. Can you hear me, Marina? Okay, they can hear me now. Okay, sorry, y'all. I don't know what happened. Don't know what happened. Nothing changed. I just had to restart my live. Sometimes it be YouTube. I'm gonna blame YouTube on this one. So I'm just gonna give everybody a second to come. Please like this video. Let me go to my other one and make sure it's deleted so people don't get confused. Okay, I think we're good. Hey y'all. Let's get into it, honey. Let's get into it. Hey y'all. Welcome back to my channel. I said, hey. Welcome back to my channel. Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Jasmine W. And this is my Married at First Sight review. Y'all know I like to jump right into it, but first I must let you know that I have a few announcements. Number one, if you are in Chicago, I will be performing some stand-up with one of my friends, Brandy Denise, in Chicago on April the 30th. So mark your calendars. The tickets aren't out for sale yet because I'm trying to make sure we get a fair price for y'all. Okay, transparency is key, honey. But anyway, I will be in Chicago April 30th. Cross your fingers if everything goes well. But yeah, I'll be in Chicago. Is that Aranda or is that my cousin Amanda Bell? Child. Anyway, I am working on some more tour dates and things like that because I do want to come, like, to visit my favorite cities this year. I'm from Dallas. I really want to do Houston around April or the beginning of May too, but just give me some time to work on it. Or Dallas. Dallas is easy because I'm from Dallas. So yeah, I will be doing some stand-up comedy again. Also, if you haven't seen my stand-up, the most recent edition, volume 30 of Keep Your Distance with Kev on Stage, go to his page and figure out how to do that. Or go to my I don't know if I've posted anything. But anyway, I might post a clip or something like that on my page. Did I just lose a nail? Child, I didn't done. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I gotta get these nails right before we get started. Anyway, I'm sorry. I gotta get my nails right because my birthday is tomorrow, and I will be going out with my friends this evening in celebration of my birthday, and I gotta get my nails together. So I'm sorry. I had to get up and get my press on so I can stick it on. Anyway, but this is sort of my a part of my birthday celebration. I really wanted to go live and talk about Married at First Sight. Unfortunately, nothing happened this episode. So let's go ahead and get into it. Y'all gonna ask me what I am sipping on. I'm sipping on a little bit of Simply Limeade. Sponsor me. One of those spicy pineapple margarita mixes that you get at the store. You know, the ones that come in a little bottle or whatever. And then a splash of cranberry grape. Let's see how it tastes. Delicious. Ah. Anyway, um, one more personal thing that I will say, people used to ask me all the time, Jasmine, how old are you? How old are you? I just really didn't want to tell y'all because it's just fun having people guess because typically they guess that I am younger than I am. But after you have a baby, honey, there's no point in keeping that secret anymore. So tomorrow or at midnight tonight, I'll be 34 years old. For all the people who try to come to my YouTube and tell me you don't have no life experience, you don't have, how old are you? Do you even, be quiet? Be quiet. I'm 34. Be quiet. Hush your mouth. And honestly, if you Google me, there's a famous birthdays website. It says that I'm 34 or I've been 34. It's wrong. Okay. So I was born in 89. Anyway, let's start with the most boring couple like we do already on my channel. Super loopy. What you talking about? It is Joanna and Chip. Joanna Gaines and Chip. And that's what we starting with. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. RK, don't play with me. Anyway, okay. This was a very boring episode. I have 3 bullet points. Imagine that, okay? Anyway, Joanna and Chip went with Nicole and Dan on a redneck comedy tour bus. A redneck comedy tour bus? Exactly, Super Loopy. Like, child, I would have been rolling my eyes. Like, you proud? You proud to be a redneck? Why? You know, oh my gosh. anyway, honey. I wrote down they rephrasing some AAVE and calling it redneck words. Cause since when is yo mama and them redneck vernacular? First of all, I've never heard of redneck vernacular. I've never heard of redneck vernacular. Okay, I'm from the South, and we do have Southern vernacular, like y'all, like maybe mama. You can say mama or my auntie, my auntie. That's a Southern. But yo mama now. Oh, child. That's AAVE. I'm sorry. But if y'all can go ahead and say it's redneck vernacular. And when I'm in the office and I say, what about your mom and them? I don't want nobody looking at me crazy. Cause I'm gonna pull up this clip. Oh, well, white people also. White people also say that. Look, let me pull up this clip for you. I don't want nobody to tell me to speak properly in the office, in a meeting. I don't want nobody telling me to speak correct English or talk about. Let me pull up this clip and show you how you also speak your community. Anyway, child. And then the next clip, Joanna and Chip went to another waterfall. Okay. That was cute, I guess. Ciao. Listen, it was cute. Joanna and Chip is my favorite couple currently. Y'all know that. And that's just because they actually seem to be trying to genuinely get to know each other. So, yeah. That's the end of that. Let's move on to the next couple. Let's move on to Nicole and Chris. Kendall, they like each other better now. I'm glad they like Joanna and Chip like each other better now. That is good news. Let's move on to Nicole and Chris, aka Dan, because he looks like a Dan to me. Is it just me, or does Chris kind of remind you of the dad from Bob's Burgers? I feel like I say that about somebody every season. Somebody reminds me of a Bob's Burger character, and I don't know if it's me. I don't know if it's Bob Burgers. I don't know if it's Married at First Sight. I don't know what it is, but he's definitely giving me Dad from Bob's Burgers. And yeah. Arcade Collection said Chris always looks like he's in pain. He does. And I'm not even gonna lie, there are certain people out in this world who constantly look like they're in pain and they have a face like this. Like they're never quite smiling, they're never quite laughing, they're never quite frowning. It's always like and I'd be like, and let me tell you something, working in human resources, those people are always in your office. Always in your office. And I'm like, hi, Dan, how are you today? Let me tell you, they're never good. They're never doing well. It's like, well, yeah, I had a pretty good weekend and then I was riding my bike and I hit a bump. I fell off. I went to the emergency room and I'm like, wow, that sounds eventful. Are you okay? Yeah, well, I do have, while I was there, I did find out that I do have a tumor. Didn't even go in for a tumor. But have a tumor now. So, and I'm like, so you're here for information on our medical insurance. No, actually I was coming here to figure out if you might have a pen I could use. Sure. Here's one. Anything else? That is the life. That's my old life. And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I miss it just because it keeps me entertained. But that is Dan, aka Chris. Okay. Semi-sad is what I call it. It's a semi-sad personality. Anyway, Nicole's dad came over. Bummer, because I mean, who wants to have him around, right? I can't. I wouldn't be happy to see him. Anyway, he brought her dog. So there were 3 big black dogs running around. What's not racist but feels racist? You guys own 3 big black dogs? Yeah. Yeah. It's giving. Made me a little uncomfortable. Anyway. Dad didn't remember Chris's name, which is kind of one of the easiest names in the world, Chris. Like you can guess Chris or Dan, or I mean, it's not that really difficult. It's not that difficult. Dad said that Chris needs to have BDE. Now, the white people that watch my channel, go tell your friends that we are not exaggerating. We're not exaggerating. When we talk about how blacks, don't say blacks, I'm going to say blacks, how blacks have global cultural influence. What the hell does her dad know about BDE? Who told him that colored people are walking around saying big D energy? Who told him about that? Who told him that? At least he used it properly. But the problem, Dad, is you have to have a BD. You have to have a BD to have BDE. Because you can't have BDE with the SD. Because that's called a liar, manipulation, narcissism, delusion, disappointment, unsatisfaction. Maybe he doesn't have a BD. Have you thought about that, Dad? I don't know. I don't think Aris has BDE. We're gonna get to it. Let's talk about it. I don't think he has BDE. We're gonna get to it. Let me make a note for us to come back to that because I really want to go into that more. Anyway, staying on Nicole and Dan. Gaston, I see your comment. And thank you for the coin, Gaston. I appreciate it. Dan said, aka Chris said, he liked to spoil his girl. He liked to spoil his girl by giving her experiences and not material things, but experiences. And I am an experienced girl. I love experiences over material things. However, you do have to pay attention to what your partner likes. If your partner likes material things, it's good to mix it up. If your partner likes experiences, that's great, but mix it up. Buy them a little something nice every now and then. You know what I mean? It's less about what you want and about what your partner wants. So I would say if I'm in a relationship and my partner knows that I like experiences, give me experiences, but I like experiences. It doesn't mean that I'm going to make sure to give my partner experiences when they like watches. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like you have to pay attention to what your partner likes. But that was cool. He took her on a helicopter ride. Nicole got some photos of her wedding day and talked about how ugly she thought she was in them. Nicole, babe, hate to break it to you, best you've ever looked. Hope I don't sound ridiculous. Best you have ever looked. And you don't think you look good. That's disappointing. It's sad. I was sad when she said that because I was like, you looked so good. Let me tell you something. You know what's never attractive? I don't care who you are. You know what's never attractive to anybody? I've never heard somebody say, you know what I find sexy? Low self-esteem. Ooh, somebody that just hate the way they look. Ooh. Baby, give me a man that think he ugly and hate the way he looking. Hate his body and his personality. Don't think he have a good personality and just is waiting for me to hate him. Sexy. I never heard nobody say that. Even people with low self-esteem don't like people with low self-esteem. When she was talking about how she didn't think she looked good, Chris was looking at her like this. I'm like, baby, Chris don't like his body, but he looking at you like, damn. Have some respect. Like, that's not cute. Work on your self-love. In fact, do it before you get on the show and get married. Do it before you get into your next relationship. Don't wait until you marry me and then want me to help you love yourself. No. Love yourself before we get together. Because I can't help you love yourself. I can't. And I don't know, and I won't. Woo. Mr. Talent, I don't agree. Chris had to give his wife a pep talk, and he has admitted that he has self-esteem issues. And he giving you a pep talk. Y'all just two Debbie Downers. Y'all two Debbie Downers. One day you up, one day you down. One day he had to lift you up. The next day you have to lift him up. Then the next day he had to lift you up. Then the next day you have to lift him up. I guess that's what a marriage is, to be honest. But damn, every day, every other day, I'm gonna have to lift you. My arm's tired. Will there be a day where we don't have to lift each other? Because we gonna be tired as hell having to lift each other up, honey. Baby, I wanna hold my man down more than I have to lift him up. Because I can't keep lifting you. Anyway. Ooh, Toya W said Nicole solved all the problems and Chris can spend all day giving her compliments. Yeah. And lifting her up. Anyway, let's move on. This is not going to take very long, y'all. I'm sorry. Let's move on to the next couple. Let's move on to Jasmine and Aris. I'm going to save Shaq and Kirsten for later. Let's move on to Jasmine and Aris. Aris sat down with his friend and he told his friend that the relationship, the marriage wasn't going that good. His friend said, "What's going on? Did you try to have sex with your wife and she denied you?" Because obviously that seems like that would be the situation, right? And here we go again. Aris starts to talk about how he doesn't like her, how he's not attracted to her, how no, it's not that. It's just, she's not my type. And what is your type? What is your type? I'm trying to figure out what I want to see your past girlfriends at this point. Because I guarantee you, none of them can hold a candle to Jasmine. What is your type? I'm starting to feel like he has erectile dysfunction issues. Alleged. I'm starting to feel like he has some issues. He said, let me tell you what he said. He said, usually, if you're not attracted to a woman, she has some swag. She wears sneakers, or she has some swag, something that makes her fly. You talking about Jordans? You talking about Jordans? You talking about Nikes? You telling me you got a black queen over here and you talking about sneakers is what's gonna make her hot? At that very moment, you know what I wanted to do? I want to fight. I want to fight him. I do. If I was his friend, I would have got up and said, "You know what? Let's just box." Because ain't no way you got a black, intelligent, patient, sweet, caring queen right here, literal queen. And you telling me Jordan's if she would just if she would have just had some Nikes on. When I tell y'all, I got up and I had to get me a cocktail. I'm done. Super Loopy is absolutely correct. He's out of his league. He's boxing out of his weight class at this point because it's ridiculous. I am so fed up. I'm fed up. Aris thinks he's making an effort. I don't even believe he thinks he's making an effort. He just keeps saying that he is, but he's not. He's very insecure. Very insecure. He took her to a rage room for their 1 month anniversary. How romantic. Kendall Brinkley and Toya. He has not looked at this woman all season. Watch every episode. He has not looked at this woman all season. It's not just today. He will not look at her. I wrote down Jasmine is over it, as she should be. If I was her, I wouldn't put in 1 more ounce of effort. I wouldn't. Because let me tell you the tactic that I believe Aris is doing. He's trying to break her down, and he's doing it. He's breaking down her self-esteem. We see that next week. I don't like to jump ahead, but next week she says, I just started to love myself, and now I've been paired with somebody who don't like me. And she's internalizing his critiques. But let me tell you something, Jasmine, baby, it ain't about you. It was never about you. This is not about you. This is 100% about this man. And she's internalizing his critiques of her. And it's sad. It's sad. It's sad. And she looked back onto the wedding day and she saw how happy she was. And what she saw was the optimism. It's like, wow, I'm so optimistic. And now it's just gone downhill. Whew. I wrote down on the date that they had where they went through their wedding photos, Jasmine looked beautiful. And I wrote down Aris wants to be chased. Aris has low self-esteem. He wants a woman to come in and chase him and make him feel good about himself. He wants to be pursued. He wants to be told that he's beautiful. He wants to be wine and dine. He wants to be taken on dates. And let's get to it. I don't believe he has BDE because he wants to be he wants to be wined and dined, and he wants to be the one to not put in any work in the bedroom. I'm pretty sure. Because he thinks he's the prize, but he has low self-esteem. So he's doing all of this so that he can feel better about himself because he doesn't feel good about himself, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. What do I know? Jasmine said, what are we cheersing to? Because they had some champagne to celebrate their 1 month anniversary. And Aris said, to our 2 month anniversary. Cheers. And Jasmine goes, she put on the fakest laugh I think I ever seen, honey. And I was like, girl, just go ahead and cry. Go ahead and just cry and get up. I would have splashed my drink on his face. I would have just doused him in the champagne at that point. Because why not? Makes for good TV. You don't like him. He don't like you. You ain't got nothing to lose. I would have just threw my drink on him. And then after they cheers, Aris talking about, I think he suffers from depression and ED. Dr. Jazz, that was the diagnosis. Let me write him a prescription real quick. Here it is. Anyway, allegedly. He said he wants to have No sex until after decision day. If I was Jasmine, I would have said good because I don't want to. I don't even want to partake with you. Honestly, I don't want to waste my time with you. I don't want to. Honestly, baby. I got the juicy. I got that lunch. I got the dinner too. I got the crunch. I got that munchy. Whatever Doja Cat says, honey. I would have told him that, and I would have said, and I will, baby, you will never put your hand in this cookie jar ever. Actually, so I'm glad. And I would have threw my drink on him, and then I would have left. He said that sleeping with Jasmine is going to make her even more emotionally connected to him. He's a liar. He's a liar. He is a liar. He's delusional, Tiff. He is delusional. You think that you are so, what do you think? You're God's gift to women? That sleeping with you is going to make her so, oh, now she's really going to be hooked. But if that was the truth, then you just go ahead and give it to her. Basura. He said he wants sex to mean something. It never meant nothing to you before. Oh, I guess sex meant something to you when you were swapping women with your friend and you were having orgies. It meant something to you then. Oh, and when you hit it and quit it, it meant something to you then. Oh, when you had sex with the girl 2 weeks before you came on the show, I guess sex meant something to you then. You are full of it. And let me tell you guys something. Let's get to the BDE. I don't speak for all, but I will tell you that people who have BDE are just willing to give to whoever they can give it to, honey, because they know they got what it takes. Let me tell you something. Men who have BDE, baby, they also have several BMs, baby mamas, because they don't care. They ready to give it. Who want it? Because I guarantee you're going to be coming back. Who wants some? who want it? Men who have BDE, honey. Y'all, come on now. Men who have BDE don't never have a car, but they always got a place to stay. And I blame y'all. If a man tell you, man, yeah, I didn't have a car for 2 years, and well, how'd you get around? Oh, well, I got a lot of friends. Men who have BDE ain't gonna say, well, let's just wait until after decision day. Men who have BDE gonna say, I do. And then when they the limo home with you after the wedding on Married at First Sight, they're gonna be in the car like this. And you're gonna say, why are you rubbing your hands together? And they're gonna say, come on now. We already know the deal. Aris is not giving no type of energy. No energy like that. He's giving me weirdo energy. Come on now. Anyway, one day I'll write a memoir. Let's move on to Shaq and Kirsten. T tackles. What is this? What is this emoji? Anyway, Shaq and Kirsten said their marriage has been up and down. I wrote down, how has it been up and down? When was it up and down? It's just been flatline, dead. It ain't been up and down. Up and down has some heartbeat to it. Y'all marriage ain't been up and down. It ain't been up for sure. Anyway, um, now Shaq don't make time for her. Now she feels rejected because he won't make time for her. Oh my gosh. Now I feel rejected because I really want somebody, in my opinion, to make time for me. And he won't make time for you because you wouldn't hold his hand, kiss him, or hug him in the beginning. And now you want him to come home and do what? Look at you. He won't make time for you because when he was making time for you, you said, "Don't touch me." I don't. When he walks into the house, all he says is, "Hey." He don't come kiss me. He don't come hug me or nothing because you didn't want him to touch you the first 3 weeks. He said on the after show that she said, when the cameras are off, do not touch me. How he gonna come kiss you and hug you when you said don't touch me? He gonna walk in the house and say, "Hey." He gonna come in the house and say, "Hey, you said don't touch me. Don't kiss me and don't look at me. And I don't like your head. I don't like your head. I don't like your bald head. I don't like you." And now you wondering why he not coming in the house, kissing and hugging you. It's because before you said, "Don't do it. Leave me alone." And then exactly, Toya, she said she don't like kissing. She's not a good kisser. And now he walking in the house, you looking for a kiss. I thought you didn't like kissing. Child, shut up. Shut up, Kirsten. Shut up. Shaquille took Kirsten skating, and they had all their pads, knee pads, elbow pads, helmet. I'm like, did production make y'all put on all this so you didn't get hurt? Why y'all got all this equipment? Black people don't wear all this when we go skating. Black people do not wear all of that when we go skating. We barely wear the skates. Some people be skating without the skates on as a trick. I be like, how you skating? How you skating without the skates on? Black people they wear the skates on their hand and skate upside down. I'm like, how you skate with your feet in the air and your hands is in the skates? Black people got all types of stuff they do when they skating, but this ain't one. We don't wear all that when we go skating. Y'all skating indoors. You wear all that when you outside on a racetrack. What's going on? Yeah, Mr. Talent. Yeah, Mr. Talent. We sit on the skates and we ride them like a sleigh. We got all types of tricks. We put our head in the skates and we skate upside down or vertically. What the hell's going on here? Like, I'm like, this is ridiculous. Anyway, they sat down and I thought this was such a cute day. I'm like, a private skating session is so cute to me. It's very cute to me. I thought this date was cute. And he said, "How are you feeling?" She said, "I'm enjoying our time together. I'm enjoying you and our time together. And I'm enjoying just spending time with you and getting to know you and just continuing to just have you come home from work and you walking in with your briefcase, and I'm just loving, just getting to loving you and getting to know you and just enjoying." And Shaq looking at her like this. Exactly how I was looking at her at home, like this. He like, what the hell you talking about? Your fake self. You fake. How you enjoying y'all's time together and you say y'all don't spend no time together? And how are you enjoying getting to know him? What about you act like he don't even know you? You act like y'all don't get to know each other. Shaq is annoyed. He's fed up. He said it's been 4 weeks and you keep moving the goalpost. I thought I was doing good. Now I'm not doing good. Then you tell me, oh yeah, we're doing good. We're working on it. We're working on it. Then now I'm not doing good. And then you tell me, oh well, you need to spend more time with me. He take you to the plant shop. You don't give a damn. Oh well, you need to spend more time with me. You got to get to know me. We're working on it. We're working on it. And he like, damn, I'm no longer working on it. You getting on my nerves. I'm trying to figure out how she tell this man, you got to continue to learn me. You have to learn me. You have to keep learning me. You have to learn things about me. You have to just spend time learning each other. And you have to learn me. And baby, this man got 2 master's degrees. He teaching. You think he don't know how to learn? This man, ain't he a professor at the school? And you think he need help learning you? This man didn't learn his way to a damn PhD, and you think he need help trying to learn you? He didn't learn he's a professional learner. And you talking about he needs to work on learning you. Girl. I wrote down, Kirsten want a man that don't work. She want a man that don't work. She want a man who spend his time learning her. She need a man in jail. Okay? That's the only man that's going to spend all his time learning you, baby. A man in jail. So go ahead and go to meaninjail.com, honey, because that's the only way you're going to get a man who's going to spend all his time learning you. Okay? Because a man in jail got all the time, and he is going to learn you, honey. He going to learn you. Trust me. Oh, my goodness. Wow. She keep moving the post. She talking about some. You got to spend time to me to get to know me. We got to spend time together. You don't spend enough time with me. This man has to work. When he get off, he's going to spend time with you. Okay? This is not a fairy tale. This is y'all's real life. Child, anyway. We have to have intentional conversations. Y'all know what my pet peeve is? Having intentional conversations. This conversation about intentional conversations that constantly happens every season on the show. Why can't we just have fun? The intentional conversations will come. Why every conversation got to be a MLK speech? Dang, oh my gosh, am I talking to my wife or my husband or my partner? Or am I talking to Sister Soldier? Why can't we just chat? Kiki. Oh my goodness. Anyway, she said she want him to get to know her friends and family now. She finally feels comfortable about having him talk to her friends and family and da. And then he was like, well, what's the problem? Blah, blah, blah. And she was like, now I don't even know if I want him meeting my friends and family because I don't want them to get attached to him. And he's not even gonna, guess what? It happens, babe. Now you don't not comfortable around with him around your family, friends and family. Child, she's exhausting me. I'm tired. I am so tired. Anyway, let's talk about the dinner. And we're going to end it on Shaquille and Kirsten again. So at the group dinner, Jasmine was looking at Clint and Joanna like this. They were talking about how they're finally getting along. They're working things out. And Jasmine was like this. I was like, baby, we know you got screwed over, but you ain't got to look at them like that. We know your husband ain't no good, but baby, we don't have to look at them like that. Dang. Nicole thought she was Oprah at the brunch. I said, Nicole, you're not the host. Be quiet. She's talking about how's the intimacy going with you guys? Don't let me down. And then we found out on the after show that Nicole be slipping Shaq and Kirsten notes underneath their door, talking about what Shaq need to do. Kiss Kirsten before bed. Hug Kirsten. Make sure you talk to Kirsten about X, Y, and Z. Nicole, worry about your own self-esteem and your own marriage and your semi-sad husband. And your daddy. And your dog that's not with you. And your 2 big old dogs that you got in the house. Worry about that. Why are you slipping notes underneath another couple's door about what he need to be doing? Worry about your husband, because your husband, while you down the hall slipping notes, your husband down there crying into his pillow about who knows what. Anyway, they asked that Kirsten and Shaq what the intimacy looking like, or they asked Jasmine and Aris, and Jasmine said, "Well, I'm attracted to him, and he's still working on it with me, and he's still." What is the point of going around the world to everybody who will listen to you, telling them how you're not attracted to your wife? I thought you were a hotep. Why are you going around the world telling anybody who will listen how you're not attracted to this perfectly beautiful black woman? And on the after show, first of all, who are these guests that they have on the after show? No shade, but the after show, the guest was like, "Oh yeah, I give him props because he don't want to move too fast." Because on the after show, Aris said that after sex tends to ruin things in his past relationships. Well, guess what? Aris is a damn lie. You know why? Because he didn't sit down and say, "You know what, Jasmine? In the past, I've been in relationships where sex has ruined things in our relationship, and I just want us to take it slower." He said, "I'm not attracted to her. I don't find her attractive. She doesn't have any swag. I'd rather her wear some Jordans or some Nikes or some Pumas to really spice things up. I'm not attracted to her. I don't find her attractive." And the guy on the after show said, "I give him props for blah, 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 blah." No, I don't give him any props. In fact, I'm taking away props from him because he didn't say, "I have been in past relationships where sex ruined things." He said, "I'm not attracted to this woman and she likes me and I just don't want to hurt her feelings because she's so ugly to me. I like a woman who has a big old booty and she don't have that." So you giving him props because you don't know, child. Anyway, at the dinner, Aris is going to ask Nicole and Dan, is married sex different from single sex? First of all, you've never slept with this woman at all. So the sex is just going to be normal sex. What are you talking about? If I never see Aris again, I will be happy. If next week came on and they said, for some reason Aris is not going to be on the show anymore, I would be ecstatic. And y'all in the comments, somebody in the comments finally got it right. I want Aris off the show, period. But I wish Jasmine and Shaquille would have hooked up. I wonder what that would have looked like. I think Jasmine's a little bit too tall, and that might have caused a little bit of an issue because she was a little bit taller than Aris on the wedding day. But Jasmine and Shaquille would have been a very, very interesting match. because Jasmine is willing to put in the work to be married, and Shaquille is also willing. And I think it would have been a very, very more interesting match. Um, Kirsten and Shaquille was also asked about their relationship, and Shaquille didn't say a damn word, and I don't blame him. And Kirsten said the attraction is growing a little bit. A little bit, but you want him to come in the house and kiss you and hug you. The attraction is growing a little bit, but you feel like he need to get to know you more. What? You rubbing his bald head, but the attraction is growing a little bit. You're a little bit more attracted. Good to know. Not something that's going to make your husband excited, though. Whew. Kirsten said, we got to learn each other once again. Anyway, afterwards, Shaq pulled Kirsten aside and they sat on the couch. He was helping her take off her shoes. That was cute. And he was mad and he's fed up. I think what Shaq is doing is he's demanding Kirsten communicate with him. I think every time she's on camera, he's demanding answers. What is it that you need from me? What is it that you need? What is it that you don't like about what's happening right now in our relationship? What would you like to see? He's demanding that she communicate with him. Now, one thing I did not like that Shaq did is getting angry with Kirsten is not going to help y'all's marriage. So if you're fed up, be fed up. But if you think that getting mad at her and saying, well, damn, I've been doing this and everything is on your time. It's been 30 days. Everything's not on her time. It's only been a month. So you can say, hey, you know what? I feel like I've been really putting in an effort and it's just not being received. Is there any way you can make me feel better about the effort I'm putting in or something like that? But being like, oh, everything's on your time. It's only been 30 days. And I think that there's a little bit of Southern girl mentality here where she feels like he needs to work a little bit. But saying that you're not attracted to him is not going to make somebody want to work. So it's just really counterproductive, the entire relationship, honestly. I think the Southern girl mentality is he needs to work a little bit. Like, damn, I'm not just about to just jump into his arms, which I honestly kind of get. But I just don't think she started off the relationship properly. And you never tell somebody that you are not attracted to him because that doesn't make somebody motivated to want to continue to really work hard for you and get to know you. I know that if I was in this situation and somebody told me they weren't attracted to me, baby, I'm not about to work to make you be attracted to me. Either you attracted to me or you ain't. But feel good, I do agree with you. I don't think Kirsten likes him at all. And I think he's starting not to like her. I think he's really starting not to like her. Mark G says they kiss on the next episode. Do they kiss or do they make out? Because they've kissed like maybe a couple times. They said that on the after show that they have kissed. But kissing is very different. Like the kiss Aris gave Jasmine this episode was like it's a very light peck. But like, do they kiss or do they really kiss? You know what I mean? Rhonda Reed, they've never kissed on screen, but they said that they have kissed on past episodes or on the after show. They said that they've kissed. Aris did kiss Jasmine this episode. Before he left the house when she was sitting down, he gave her a light peck on the lips. Oh, Kirsten and Shaq kissed deeply. Ooh, I'd be interested to see that. Shaq probably heard her talking about him behind his back. Feel good. The reason the notes were slipped under the door is because Shaq knows that Kirsten has been talking to Nicole about their relationship. He said that on the after show today. He said that the fact that she's been talking to Nicole about their relationship is the reason that Nicole slips notes under the door. And I think that's also adding to Shaquille's frustration, which I understand. Actually, Aubrey, you funny. Yeah, that's adding to Shaq's frustration for sure. Exactly, Sister Toy Toy. Somebody needs to tell Jasmine to stop putting in effort because she's still talking about she giving 1,000%. Baby, he wouldn't get 1% from me. Baby, when I tell you he would get less than 1% from me, please. Anyway, y'all, this season has really been something. It's definitely, in my opinion, been one of the slower seasons. I'm glad the episodes have been cut to an hour and a half. But yeah, I'm hoping they spice things up because baby, come on. We watched this show for a little bit of drama and the drama couple is gone. Yeah, it's been pretty boring. Let's get to the reunion. Let's get to decision day. Anyway, love y'all so much. I wanted to keep this under an hour. I do have to go because I'm actually headed out to celebrate my birthday. So yeah, follow me on Instagram, subscribe to this channel. If you haven't subscribed here, but you watching, baby, what are we doing and why are we doing it? Okay. Follow me on Instagram so y'all can stay up to date. A lot of y'all were like, Jasmine, where are you? Where Jasmine is Jasmine alive? What happened to her? We heard Jasmine got kidnapped by the cartel. No, baby. I was just in Thailand. So follow me on Instagram so that y'all can stay up to date on where I am and why these videos be late. Because I be posting about it. But if y'all don't follow me on Instagram, y'all gonna be lost, honey. Okay. So yeah, I appreciate y'all. Like this video. We should have at least 120 likes. I mean, dang, what's wrong? Why y'all acting like liking this video costs money? Why y'all do that? It don't cost nothing. It's free. Not during International Women's Month. Like I don't. Y'all act like liking costs $1 or something. Y'all can like this for free. Yeah, I don't know what it is about people on YouTube. They be like, I like your channel, but you're not my favorite. I don't have to be your favorite for you to subscribe. Subscribe to this damn channel and go watch your favorite videos. Exactly, Gaston. They don't support black women. Yeah, I'm like, listen, it's okay. I don't have to be your favorite. I come to your channel only a little bit, but I don't care. Like this video, child. Anyway, I do appreciate y'all. I'm gonna try to see if I can do a get ready with me in like for my birthday or whatever tonight, but I don't know. I've already had one margarita. Anyway, I'll let y'all go. Bye. Everybody have a good night. Thanks for the birthday wishes.